So, with all the talk that like modern feminism or the old school way didn't benefit women, women were so oppressed in the 1950s, whatever. The modern woman is incredibly depressed, is has all kinds of problems, is twice as single as she was in the 50s, and twice as miserable. And the reality of young marriage is it benefits women more than it benefits men, right? So the the idea here is to get you out at the top of the emotional roller coaster, and a lot of the sexual market value, right? Because what you're inherently looking for is the highest value man you can obtain, and then move on with your life, like grow with that person. Turning this into a lifestyle is totally dysfunctional. But it behooves women specifically to get out in their early 20s. You can avoid, so before this, they say like 30 is the wall, roughly. Again, it's going to vary for everybody. But the decline starts at about 23. And it just kind of mirrors your fertility, so it's a natural cycle. But you want to make a good choice while you're on the incline, right? That prevents you from backsliding. Because you don't want to be here and wanting the same guy you could get up here. Once you get over this hill, there's compounding dysfunctional cycles from here. This is why 25, right, in China they call throwaway women. And the social pressure, it's not to oppress women, it's just to get women to recognize that they should cash out at the top and move on to the next stage of their life. Throwaway women here, China, it's obvious. So that's the point. And once you get beyond this point, because right now you're fed a cope narrative, right? And this is for even if you have daughters, right? Like I would have them married out, before they're out of college, honestly. Thinking about it or finding a partnership. But also be aware of the pattern, because the narrative, the Sex and the City narrative is, this can go on forever. And that's the cope. They keep on, live in fantasy their whole life and just be in denial. They'll be down here, getting rejected by men up here and saying, oh, why am I rejected? When I was here, I had here. But, the biggest fantasy, the biggest business marketing product, if you look at, is saying that, hey, this peak can extend forever. I don't know about you, I'm feeling 22. Right? What is 22? Right here. You're at the peak of your power. I can stay powerful forever. Yeah. And so in their head, they could be down up here, but they're down here. Once you start dealing with these, it's a compounding cycle. So you'll get more and more bodies here, thinking that you deserve, like high status men will still sleep with you, but they won't commit to you. And so you get this over and over again. You get more and more damage. You get less and less attractive with time and with emotional damage and body count. And so it's an accelerating cycle. Throwaway women. That's why China did it. That's why China says it. It's a very old, very established idea, and it's designed to check egos. Because if you get ahead of yourself, if you allow yourself to get gassed up, you're just in setting yourself up for misery, because it's like drop, discard, discard, discard. Because again, you can date up as a woman. You can be sleeping with a high status man 5 levels up, but you won't get commitment from him. That's the paradox. And over and over and over again, like it becomes an accelerating cycle. More and more counseling, more and more SSRIs, it's more and more cats, more and more tattoos. I get this, I deserve this, but I'm here and I can't see myself. Teach your daughters well.